run with the former Buccaneer. It's Peyton Barber. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. In on the stop, the Pro Bowl strong safety, Jamal Adams.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Up getting this all the way down to the Jags 34. That one good for 37 yards. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Wilson. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Wilson. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv, and you run into a tough crowd. Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. He'll field this at the 5. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Their own 18-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Flush to his right. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
I think one of the key words in today's NFL is hybrid. You know, guys who can do more than just what they're asked to do. How about our running back there laying out like a wide receiver and making that catch?
On third down, Wilson. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Matthew Ioannidis drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Here's Brett Kern now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
Hey, gorgeous. I said, hey, gorgeous. Oh.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Winston. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 25 yards that time.
6-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Hines. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
You know what? Play with Richard. For what? Oh, no. Oh, they're still thinking about what they want to do.
They run the counter. Hines. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No, it was talking about for me.
For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. This is Hines, and he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Graham Gano on for the field goal.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. So still no touchdowns in the 1st half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 score line as they begin with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barber to start the drive. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Jerome Baker in on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
The This is the rookie from Vanderbilt, Keyshawn Vaughn. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts' 20-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
On first down, they go back to Vaughn again. Jerry Hughes on the stop.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Jameis to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
Field goal, a 45-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to put in the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Yeah. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
That's my first call.
They're still in search of their first points in the ball game.
Yeah.
They're down 6-0. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
That was definitely not big.
Jones. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Forced out to his left. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
I understand.
The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go. Showing it there, picking up the first down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
11 on the play.
Now Wilson on first down. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
Out routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Chandler Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It's 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
5-yard line.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Wilson, he's going to keep it. And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Toss left for Barber. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Peyton Barber as the first half is winding down. And the Colts have tied things up. They can take the lead with an extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
The score, Colts 7, Jaguars 6.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, Winston. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
On the return. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Winston. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat. And if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Hines. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
On 2nd and very short, Winston. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage, and it's 3rd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
He's got the 1st down inside the 10, and he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And goal to go.
To throw, Winston. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, yeah.
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner Darius Slay. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 40. Past the 20. 10. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. For Jameis Winston, boy, an NFL record 7 pick-sixes thrown last year, part of his 30-interception season, and he throws another wayward ball here that's returned the distance. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 8. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-six, and now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick-six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
On 2nd down, Winston again. He goes right back to Jefferson, and this one complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They run. Nice. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
On 2nd and 9, Winston. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Winston. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
And he'll be taken down at the 18. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
This is Breida. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
At the 39-yard line.
Throwing is Wilson. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They run forward with Breida. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Wilson. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
He was covered by Richard.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Throwing again, Wilson. He's going to look deep down the field. That's going to be caught. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Evan Ingram, 59 yards. And the Colts are able to grow their lead.
Lining up for the point after.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Winston. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 24 yards the gain there. Another 1st down as well.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too. Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. To throw is Winston. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right? And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way. On play action, Winston. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way. After the interception, here's Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But I believe the Colts were able to fall on this when they were, and so possession will remain with Indy. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss. A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter. No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge. Now they need to execute. Following the interception, Winston. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Working out of the gun, Winston. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, 29 yards. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Colts 21, Jaguars 13.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game. Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football,
High percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. Fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And Ingram hauls it in. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Call it no gain there on the first down play. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Wilson. Screen play, Johnson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Give him 2 on the play there. And that'll be good for an Indianapolis first.
Down, Colts.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
On the play. Brings up 4th down.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Room here to run. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Matt Breida, 27 yards. And the Colts add on to their lead.
The kick is good.
Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive set. It got his man complete. And all the way down to the 35. It's a big play for the Jaguars. And even 40 yards. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The ball carrier.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Winston. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Winston now to throw on first down. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. From the red zone now, Winston. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible two-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for two here and you don't get it, that's deflation. Yeah. Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Here's Breida. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Jaguars' 46-yard line.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles.